Hey guys, Metrological here. I am bringing you guys my first real official drift build. This is the Nissan 240 SX with an RB26 twin turbo swap. It is about in between 5 to 400 horsepower. I don't know the exact numbers. I decided to go with a lower power build compared to 600 horsepower people. And this car doesn't need much power. It weighs nothing. You can throw this thing in any corner and you could slide around. It's a basic, easy beginner's car to work with that is, relatively cheap, relatively easy to build, and I like the car. I love the way it looks. I love the way it handles and feels. It's definitely a really all-around good car. Now, I got the inspiration for this build just out of pure fact that it's a Nissan. Who doesn't like Nissans? And kind of a drift missile-esque build, I guess. Little low horsepower, in between, something that just looks like it was pieced together, something, you wouldn't daily drive this. You'd drive it around a little bit every once in a while, like a weekend warrior, or, I don't know, whatever people call these things. Personally, this car felt great. I love the way this car handles. I love S chassis. They all handle well to me. Very, very stable, even under this little amount of horsepower. This car was always ready to just keep going and keep going and going. I did have a little bit of bogging down issues because I forgot to downshift and try to bump the RPM back up and get the tire spinning again, but besides that little bit of an issue, this car was great. I will upload the tune in the storefront, and if you do want it, you can go search the storefront for this tune by searching up my game tab, Metrological. This car I recommend for beginners, and I feel like every beginner, should start with something little low horsepower, something easy to balance yourself with, something simple, cheap build, because not a lot of people have a lot of money in this game, especially if you're a beginner. This could be your first Forza game. This could be your first time drifting. This couldn't, this might be your first drifting in this game in general, but you've drifted in other games. Realistically, this car is a simple, easy, cheap build. This took minimal to no effort to drift. This car is simple. Even just driving it around, it feels great. You can drive around and just run all the streets, or you can come to a small section like the airfield like I have for this, and you can drift the airfields with no real issues, tight corners, small little turns and whatnot. But all around great car. I personally would give this car, more love than an average consumer, just because it's a great car. But thank you for watching.